Machiavelli admired rulers like Ferdinand of Aragon, men who rarely explained themselves. Their silence wasn't hesitation, it was strategy. Mystery became power, and power, once silent, became absolute.
Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence.
Silence is not weakness, it's strategy. Authority grows when words are rare but deliberate. To lead is not to command from comfort. Machiavelli praised those who walked first into battle and walked out last.
A prince should always be among the first in war and the last to retreat.
A leader who shares the battlefield shares the risk and earns the right to lead. However, the battlefield is not the only place where kingdoms are won and lost. Fortune may lift a man to power, but it rarely teaches him how to keep it.
He who becomes powerful through fortune maintains it with difficulty.
Power gained through luck is fragile. Only those who build their own strength can hold it.
Those who rise rapidly must prepare for a rapid fall, unless supported by their own strength.
Ambition without foundation guarantees collapse. Populist leaders of Renaissance Italy often fell as quickly as they rose, lacking structure to support their rapid rise. Fast ascents lead to fast falls. One sure way to ruin is to be disloyal to family, friends, or business partners. Loyalty is tested in silence.
One who is not loyal to his friends cannot be trusted by his subjects.
To Machiavelli, loyalty isn't just about virtue. Loyalty can also be thought of as self-preservation. Morality may be taught, but necessity enforces it.
Men are always wicked, unless made good by necessity.
Because of this, princes distracted by luxury lose their footing in war and governance. Machiavelli saw softness as dangerous.
When princes think more of luxury than arms, they lose their states.
Luxury feeds weakness, and a distracted prince is an easy target. Machiavelli knew that in this world it was important to keep up appearances, not simply for vanity, but for survival.
Men in general judge more by the eye than the hand.
To control the crowd, one had to know when to show mercy and when to show force.
In politics, intentions matter less than results.
In politics, outcomes matter more than motives. Effectiveness defines leadership. Without follow-through, a person's claims become useless without actions. In The Prince, Machiavelli warns that a leader must be both fox and lion, cunning and bold, deceptive and strong. Strength without strategy is danger. Strategy without strength is weakness. A ruler needs both. The fall of many rulers began when the people turned against them, not the nobles.
The hatred of the people is more dangerous than the hatred of the nobles.
Governance requires both law and force. Ideals and enforcement must coexist. And yet, Machiavelli knew that the path to strong governance is not always paved with roses and well-wishes. There are times when bloodshed is the only direction forward. When favor becomes soured, force remains.
It is much safer to be feared than loved, when one of the two must be lacking.
Love can falter, fear obeys. In uncertainty, fear offers control. Machiavelli praised the Carthaginian general Hannibal, who used immeasurable human cruelty to rule by fear. As a result, Hannibal had very little dissenters among the men in his ranks, men who were made up of all races.
Reputation is the foundation of power.
A leader's image, not his law, was the foundation of obedience. Reputation could command more than orders. Reputation sustains power even in absence. It becomes the symbol of rule. The prince who hides behind walls believes he is safe. He controls who enters, who speaks, who is seen. But power built on isolation begins to rot. In silence, once a weapon, becomes something else entirely.
A prince who relies solely on fortresses is rarely secure.
Because history does not remember what was owned. It remembers what was withheld, what was endured, and in the most dangerous moments, what was left unsaid. And it begins with silence.